Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Lecture first, BS Chemistry and Organic by Dr. Murid Abbas Ballal, Assistant Professor of Chemistry, Government Islamia Graduate College, Civil Line, Lahore. Introduction to the chemical bonding. A chemical bond is a mutual attraction between the nuclei and valence electron of different atoms that binds the atom together. Chemical bonding results from the attraction between the cation and anion is called ionic bond, and which results from the sharing of electron pairs between two atoms is called the covalent bond. Bonding between atoms of different elements is rarely purely ionic or purely covalent. Degree to which bonding of two elements is ionic or covalent is estimated by calculating the difference in the electronegativities of bonded atoms. Bonding between atoms with an electronegativity difference 1.7 or less is ionic character of 50% or less and is classified as the covalent bond. Bonding between atoms of same element is completely covalent. Non-polar covalent bond is a covalent bond in which bonding electrons are shared equally by the bonded atom. Which bonded atoms have unequal attraction for the shared electron? This is the polar covalent bond, like hydrogen and chlorine atom. Sulfur use electronegative values to classify the bonding sulfur and following elements hydrogen, cesium, chlorine in each pair, which will be more negative and which is the more covalent in character. We will have to decide it. Hydrogen and sulfur bond is polar covalent bond. Hydrogen and cesium, which has electronegativity difference 1.8, is ionic bond. Hydrogen and chlorine with electronegativity difference 0. Sulfur and chlorine electronegativity 0.5 is polar covalent bond. When electronegative difference is 0 to 0.3, it is non-polar. When 0 to 0.3 to 1.7, it is polar, and greater than 1.7, it is the ionic bond. Greater theme in chemistry, bonding in chemistry. This helps to predict the shapes of molecules, properties of substances, and design to build up with the particular sets of chemical and physical properties. These are two substances, NaCl and sugar. Theories about the chemical bonding. There are different theories about the chemical bonding. Lewis theory, valence bond theory, Vesper theory, molecular orbital theory, ligand field theory, crystal field theory. Now Lewis theory. Atoms only come together to produce more stable electronic configuration. Atom bond together by transferring or sharing of electron. Many atoms like to have 8 electrons in their outermost shell, called the octet rule. Lewis symbols of some atom, this is given. Structure of CNO, this is also given. Structure of NO3, this is also given, nitrate. Types of chemical bonds, ionic bond, covalent bond and metallic bond. Three possible types of bonds, these are the ionic bond, covalent bond and polar covalent bond and non-polar covalent bond. Ionic bond consists of cation and anion. Formula is always same, empirical formula. Ionic substances are formed when an atom that loses electron easily react with atom that has high electron affinity for the electron. Metal and non-metal bond is the ionic bond. This is the periodic table. On the top right corner of the periodic table are non-metal, and the left hand side and the bottom of periodic table, these are metals. Metal and non-metal combine and form the ionic bond, while non-metals combine with each other and form the covalent bond. Ionic bond is formed by the attraction between the oppositely charged ions. This is the metallic to metal to non-metal. Metal loses electron to form the cation. Non-metal gains electron and form the anion. Metal and non-metal are held together by the ionic bond. Ions that pack as sphere in a very regular pattern form the crystalline substances. Formation of ionic bond, conversion of metal to the from its vaporization, sublimation, ionization of metal, and then dissociation of non-metal, and then non-metal gains the electron, and positive and negative ions held together and form the ionic compound. This is the Born-Haber cycle for the formation of ionic bond and ionic compound. Lattice energy calculation. Lattice energy is calculated by this formula: K is equal to Q1 Q2 over R. These are different values. Q1 and Q2 are the charges. Covalent bond is formed by the sharing of electrons. Covalent bond may be polar covalent bond and non-polar covalent bond. This is the diagram. When atoms come close together, then attraction increases and they reach at the distance at which attraction is maximum and bond is formed, like hydrogen atoms. This is the polar bond, has equal sharing of electrons, and non-polarity or non-polar covalent bond results in unequal sharing of electrons between two atoms. This is the hydrogen-hydrogen bond, non-polar covalent bond. Hydrogen Cl-Cl bond, non-polar, and HCl bond is the polar covalent bond. This is unequal distribution between hydrogen and fluorine, or it is the non-polar covalent bond. Thank you very much.